Hi, I'm Pie.
And I'm Custard.
And today, you can't see the game because we're on the file selection. We are playing Donkey Kong Country.
We are.
For the Super Nintendo. Oh, fucking ass and blah blah. Okay. Did offer to play 2-player, but Custard wants to know how it's done.
I need to see how it's done because I own this game. I've never been able to get to the first save point, and
That's
the
bad.
internet is now going to go. Fuck you, asshole!
Why you do this?
What do you mean you can't get to the first save point? I must admit, although I do love platformers, I'm not very good at them.
Good at Sonic.
Yeah, but that's only because I played it so many times. I know what's coming.
That's the same with me though. But platformers are my forte. I love them. I love them to bits.
I think the games that I'm best at are probably third-person shooters. And
Right.
Resident Evil 2.
I've had me a cigarette.
Oh, yes.
I'm not going for 100% or anything. I'm going for as quick as possible.
Okay, well, if you get bored, then you can always say, because like I say, presumably you'll be able to get past the
I'll
first
get to a
save
save
point.
Poof.
I mean, it is beautiful, and it looks beautiful even now.
Oh yeah.
And like I say, once, because I only recently acquired it.
And you're a Super Nintendo?
I'm a Super Nintendo, yes. I never owned a Nintendo as a child. But, yeah, I found it really hard.
Yeah, I adore this game. I adore it.
Oh, it's a great game, like I say, but I just found it really hard. And, what was I going to say? Yeah, I only recently completed Sonic 3. For the first
Sonic 3 is
time.
hard though, dude. Sonic and Knuckles is almost impossible, I think, because that's got no save fucking feature unless you play it on thingamajig.
To play with 3. And the thing is that I've never got to the final boss of Sonic and Knuckles.
I think I've finished Sonic and Knuckles. I've definitely finished 3 because I played it with Sonic and Knuckles in. So,
Yeah, because it's the same game effectively. Isn't it? You just there's a few more. You can play. You play Sonic 3 with Knuckles, can't you? So,
yeah, and you can play Sonic and Knuckles with Tails.
yeah.
But yeah, it's just a difficult game. So I love the first level in Sonic and Knuckles with the autumn leaves and all that shit. It's beautiful.
Oh, it looks amazing. I was actually playing Sonic and Knuckles the other day. It looks beautiful, but it is a hard game. Why can everybody fly in this game but me?
It's all about lives in this game. It's all about getting as many lives as possible.
Well, it's a bit like Sonic 2 and Crash Bandicoot, innit? You just sort of farm lives.
But annoyingly, when you save it and you load it up, you've got 5 lives again.
Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, Sonic 3 I did find really hard, I've got to admit. I know that like people will say, well, it's easy, but then, this is the guy that I never owned Sonic 3 as a child.
I think that was the first Sonic game I actually owned. I've got one, I think it's at my folks' house. I ain't got it here though.
Because the first Sonic game I had was Sonic 2, because it came with my Mega Drive.
Yeah. You had a Mega Drive 2, didn't you?
I did, yes. I don't know more, I have a Mega Drive 1 now. But yeah, I had a... So it came with that, so that's the one I always played. Was Sonic
It's the best
2.
one, though.
Although I had Sonic 1 as well. See, I don't actually know, if I'm honest, what I had first. because I played Sonic 1 definitely when it came out. But then I always remember Mega Drive from my Sonic 2. But I had Sonic 1 before Sonic 2 came out. So I must at some point had a Mega Drive 1.
Maybe so, maybe.
But yeah, so number 2's the one. Yeah, it is the best one. Number 1's definitely the easiest.
No, it's got fucking Labyrinth Zone in it. It can fuck right off.
Labyrinth Zone. Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
No. What?
Yeah, but it's, number 3's got Hydro City in it.
Oh, that's like the second level, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, that's hard. So I got to this level.
Yeah, there's this one, then you do Barrel something Canyon, and then you...
You do realise that animation just looks like it's humping the thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah!
Yay, monster rape!
It's two things. Two things. One, bananas are going to be awfully soggy. 2, how is he breathing?
I was going to say, yeah, how is he still alive? It's the beauty of not... It's the beauty of not being in a Sonic game. You don't need bubbles. The thing I like about 3 is the different bubbles you can get.
Oh yeah, like the shields, isn't it?
You can get the different shields.
You want the bubble shield.
Yeah, when you're in underwater, you want the bubble shield or the magnetic shield.
Yeah.
Because that just farms lives for you. And the good thing is, like, I know you get shields on Sonic 1 and 2, but I don't know, they serve a purpose other than just to stop you from dying.
It gives you that ever so slight strategic element. But if you think, oh, I'm water level, so I really want a bubble.
Oh, yeah, I'll look for a bubble. Or, you know, like, the fire one has got the fire attack, hasn't it? So, like, if you're at a boss level, you can effectively just jump and then press the jump button again and he'll fire himself at the boss. And we're at the end of the level.
Almost. Halfway.
I had actually had a look on... I wasn't going to buy it because obviously I've not got a NES, but... I was looking at... Is it the original Donkey Kong for NES? And it goes for something ridiculous, man, like £25. Like, I know that's not a lot of money, isn't it? You go, it's 25 quid, but... That's, you know, I would... It's not like Super Mario Bros. It goes for like a £5.
Yeah. So everyone in the...
Everybody
cat had a fucking Super Mario Bros. I've got it twice. I've got Duck Hunt and...
Have you got the Duck Hunt and Mario Bros.
Yeah.
And then Mario Bros. On its own? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Are you at the save point now?
I am indeed. This is a save point. Custard.
See, I've got to the level before the save point. And I need to... Obviously, I need to get to the save point because I don't know whether the battery still works.
I'm sure it does. You think mine still works? And I've had this since day one.
Yeah, it's not like we were saying before. It's not like Pokemon, like the Gold, where it's constantly using the battery for berries and all that sort of thing.
I lost DK.
I got
DK did all the work in that world, and look, D gets the fucking...
He gets to flip his cat.
The honour of having his icon on the map. Fucking little monkey bastard. I hate this level.
Winky's Walkway.
Winky's a frog. I'm a frog!
Thanks, retarded space frog.
And the way he moves is really fucking annoying.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Tag out, man, tag out. Oh, I saw. Do you want to hear the world's worst joke? It was to do. I don't know, you might have seen it. It was on Facebook the other day.
I'm waiting!
Yeah, sorry. How Why can't you hear a pterodactyl when it goes to the toilet?
Why?
Because the P is silent.
How is that the worst joke ever? That's fucking amazing. Love it!
Yeah, it's bad, that is. You got extra life now?
Bonus stage.
Oh, right. What the fuck?
I never know the best way to do this fucking sort of game.
I'm just slowly. You could literally go back and get all of them, right? Oh, you have a time limit.
Yeah.
How many do you have to get?
Just as many as you can. It's just to get lives.
Or do you get like 100 per life?
Yeah.
Means you got half a minute. You could get a third of the way around the Monaco track in that time.
A third of the way around Mario Circuit. Fucking Mario Kart. Playing Converse, look.
It's the way it's looking at you, like with its cold, dead eyes. Its beak out. It's sexually aggressive. I'm a frog.
The way its thing grosses me out.
The rabbit.
Yeah, rabbit. Not fun fact. When I was a kid playing this, you see the lanterns in the background?
Yeah.
They remind me of Michael Jackson's eyes in the Thriller video. I've just fallen in a hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, Michael Jackson's eyes in the Thriller video when he turns to a monster. They go that kind of colour.
Maybe that's what it is in the background. Jacko's just there like...
Oh, come
Pie,
on,
what are you
Pie,
doing?
get it together.
I feel your pain.
I missed the G spot.
Well, most
I was right near the exit as well when I died. That will happen a lot.
Die right near the
Yeah,
end.
die at the fucking end. Now this level is the reason to play fucking any Donkey Kong game. There's always a minecart level. It's become a staple. Okay. Woo! You know more of it than I do. When you land, it's like cat.
That'd be the scary ass minecart, that wouldn't it? Fucking hell! Raiders of the Lost Bridge. Have you ever seen that? It's a Simpsons episode, that is. No, it's not a Simpsons episode, sorry. It's a Simpsons, like, collection, like... You know, like how they have, like...
They did that where you get like 4 episodes.
Yeah,
on it.
it was one of those, Raiders of the Lost Fridge. And I'm pretty sure the thing was Homer running away from a fridge where a donut was chasing
Yeah,
him.
giant donut.
Oh, dude, I watched the Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Sylvester Stallone Celebrity Deathmatch.
Was it everything you'd hoped it would be?
No, Stallone wins.
What the fuck?
I know. And then I thought, right, I'll watch the Men in Black versus the X-Files, and Will Smith ends up killing the Men in Black. Kills
Whoa.
himself.
Fucking
Kills
Fresh Prince.
I must admit, I do like that film.
Men in Black.
Yeah.
Men in Black's awesome. Second one, not so much as the
No.
third one. I don't even want to.
The third one's better than the second one.
That's not really saying much, though, is it?
No, it's not as good as the first, but it's if the third one was the second one, it'd be okay, sort of thing. Because it's not. Because I thought that the Josh Brolin guy was going to be a new agent. And
No,
he's
he
not.
plays-
He plays a young Tommy Lee Jones. But no one can play Tommy Lee except Tommy Lee.
But you can't play a young Tommy Lee because he's an old Tommy Lee now.
I know. Couldn't they just like CG him in? Motion capture him.
I'm a frog!
Men in Black.
I feel like I'm going too slow. I need to speed up.
That sounds like one of them party things. Oh, that was beautiful.
Come back, retarded space frog! Slippy, you're not wearing your swimming gear again, are you? No!
No.
Help me, Fox! There's an enemy on my tail! Fuck you, Slippy.
Oh, that was the bane of my life when I was playing Star Fox.
This level is fucking scary. Fuck, I hate it.
Silent Hill level.
It is.
Why do you have to change the things?
Because when it's go, those rock monsters move and you can't kill them.
Right, okay.
There's claptraps everywhere.
The claptrap. I've been in one of them myself. Hey! He's concentrating now. Have a bomb! Have a bomb! Bleh.
I feel always really bad for killing claptraps because they're like, ow! Can't get
It's the secret of speed.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go.
That was nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
Stop and go station.
Candy save point. Here's the second candy save point. This one actually halfway through the world. So, unlike the other one, which is at the end of the world. At World's End.
World's End. It's just Donkey Kong in a bikini. Yeah, come on, just plow her and get it over with. No way, dude. I may have boned a mutant brain monster, but I'm drawing the line at this thing. It's just Donkey Kong in a bikini. No boom boom. No boom boom.
I may have banged 3 ghosts before.
But 4 might be overdoing it. I'll put them on the thing for you.
Sexually aggressiveness.
What does that say? Real.
Rare.
They made some great games, didn't they, Rare?
Yep. And unfortunately now they're a bit shit.
What was it? Was it Grabbed by the Ghoulies or something?
Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
I thought that when they just went shit.
Yeah, I think that was their first game for Microsoft that they made. Or it might have been the remake of Conquer, which was not really needed in the slightest.
Right.
Which, I mean, and I've not played it. I know the multiplayer in it is fucking shit. The multiplayer in the N64 one is awesome. So much fun. But, yeah, they, like, changed it. It was like an online multiplayer deathmatch
Thing.
Call of Duty-esque thing. Even before we know Call of Duty.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean there. And considering that they made GoldenEye.
Yeah. One of the fucking finest first-person shooters
Ever to exist.
and showed that shooters worked on console.
And then they and they went and did.
And then they went and spoiled it all by doing something stupid like leaving Nintendo. Actually, Nintendo sold them. And like, here, have these guys. They're kind of cool.
Yeah, but they went on to make such great games like Time Splitters.
That's, yeah, the ex-GoldenEye developers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because there's no one now at Rare. There's none of the original guys at Rare. The Stamper brothers were the guys who made pretty much all the good games. So like all the Donkey Kongs and
Yeah.
Banjos. And all that shit, and then I think Grant Kirkhope is still there, and he's like the music composer. I think he's still... No, he's not there anymore. No, he left. They were going to form a studio, and they were going to make the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, which sounded awesome. It was like all the original guys together in a new studio. We were going to do it, but it just fell through apparently. Apparently, it was they met up in a pub. And they had the idea there. It's like, yeah, all great ideas come from pubs, don't they?
Hey, don't knock it. That's where Kill Bill came from. Seriously.
That's also where the human centipede came from.
What, a pub?
It's probably like a bar or something.
The myth is...
Necky's nuts. Gotta hit him in the balls, man!
Tarantino and Uma Thurman were literally just sat in a bar. He was writing stuff on back of napkins.
I've never actually watched Kill Bill.
It's not great, mate. It's one of them things. It was.
Isn't it style over substance, really?
It's not even shot very well. It isn't. It's like Pulp Fiction, and I know everybody's going to hate me now, but it's not a very good film. It is a great film, but it's not. If you take Sam Jackson out of it, it's crap.
It's a film of great moments, but not necessarily.
And nothing really happens in it. The biggest contributing thing from that movie, which changed stuff at the time, was the dialogue. Because Tarantino didn't write dialogue to move the plot along like most dialogue is. They're just talking normally and prove that you could have a normal conversation on screen and hold the audience as long as the characters were interesting enough.
Which is,
Which is what Sam Jackson is.
Yeah, him and Travolta.
Yeah.
Bouncing off each other. It's quite nice. Mostly Jackson, obviously, but you know it's John Travolta and you can go back to Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night Fever was probably great when it was Saturday night.
When it's any other night.
Now that it's Sunday morning, it's all about Lionel Richie. Yeah, Saturday Night Fever's not great.
I've never seen it.
It's
surprise.
It's one of them films where I have seen it. I've only seen it on TV. But it's one of those films that it was probably great at its time, and it's just not aged very well.
Soundtrack by the Bee Gees, though, eh?
Yeah.
Night Fever, Night Fever. Hey,
and
mate.
everybody always remembers just the opening scene.
Come here. Thanks, mate. Oh no, shit! I fucked it up. No! Edit that bit out.
Dickhead.
Let's try again. Come here, pal. Come here.
You got 30 lives.
Yeah, but I want more.
I must admit, I'm like that though.
Concentrating. N comes after O. G comes after N. Woo!
Go on.
Look at his tie. You always look so smart in the old Dr. DK.
So that life you've got's just for nothing.
I will find you. Help me God, I will find you. Oh, my fucking giddy aunt. I'm getting old, that's me. My reflexes aren't what they used to be.
Am I right in thinking the original Donkey Kong was meant to be a Popeye game, wasn't it?
Indeed it was. But you couldn't get the license. So glad they didn't make a Popeye game. Because otherwise we wouldn't be playing this right now.
Oh no! It worked out in our favour, but... You can see remnants of it. Like the
barrels, basically.
Yeah. I imagine them to be...
I'm gonna throw barrels at him. I always do that. I always do that.
He says doing it whilst in the middle of doing it.
Sexual aggression.
Fuck right off. Don't get angry, mate.
Don't get angry, get even. Get out of the barrel. Come on.
No, don't get even. Okay, he wants to get even, then you're at a stalemate. You want to better that bastard by conquering it. There you go. You showed that mofo in barrel who the fuck was boss.
Not that one, though. I'm losing all my lives. Sorry, people.
Must collect everything, even though there's no room in your inventory. I'm like that, though.
So I do it like certainly in Zelda. If I maxed out my hearts and me, like money and all that, and one lands on the floor, I go out of my way to go and get it, and I usually lose more shit than I just...
Yeah, to get it.
So things like, ooh, shiny.
It's like a jackdaw, only like shiny things.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, but you know, we'll forget about James Woods.
Dude, he's Hades.
Who's Hades? The Greek,
He's in
mythological god from Greece.
Yeah. He's in Hercules. Disney's Hercules. I did it. Don't fuck up.
Yeah, but he's also in
Cog.
No,
I'm
I
just kidding.
forget that. He's also the vicar or the priest in Scary Movie 2. First, I must bless this house, and he goes for massive shit.
Take my strong hand!
Bobbers!
If you're watching Bobbers, which I know you're not because you ain't got the internet, because you clean your 3-prong doof, please.
3-prong doof. Clean your oof. Yeah, but it was worth it.
Donkey Kong's actually a big ginger.
Massive ginger. Oh, that was Ace, the way he looked back to say, those nasty alligators have gone.
I love how the enemies in this just jump off the side of the line. We're gonna get him! I didn't get him.
Yeah.
Also, a fair few bees.
Bear many bees.
Fair many bees.
Oh. Buzzy buzzy bee. I'm gonna throw barrels at him.
I'm a cute little bumblebee.
Oh, I haven't watched that in ages.
No, I haven't. It's been years.
A Bug's Life. It's the most underrated Pixar movie.
It's one everyone always forgets about.
Yeah.
Well, I always see it that way.
No, I've always seen it that way because people go, oh, you know, Up and Cars and Toy Story. Bug's Life was ace.
Nemo.
Nemo.
I'm gonna touch the butt.
Huh. You touched the butt.
Did he just float in midair then? Oh shit. Why crow? I can't throw it as a vulture, but you know what else. Dude, don't die, dude.
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
You talking to me?
Mario!
Mario!
It's harder than it seems.
You work for me now. If you don't, I kill your little fox. And he ain't gonna stop you right there. That's not really a threat to me at all. That guy,
Yeah, no, it really isn't.
that guy, he's an asshole. Well, you took one hell of a beating, man. That's on the... Is it the Punch-Out episode?
He's getting a bit of a workout, I would say.
Slave driving. You can tell he's definitely from fucking Greece or Egypt. sounded strangely satisfying.
What if the mic will pick that up?
It's just Moo having a wank.
Oh, why do this?
Why
would you say this?
Eggman needs to find Beer Man.
He's a getting low.
I so hope Dr. Robotnik's actually like that. No, it's not Dr. Robotnik, is it? It's Dr. Eggman.
I am the Eggman. Why's he got so many nanas? Why's he got so many nanas? Why's he got so many nanas? You're not answering my question.
I don't know why he's got so many bananas.
No, not bananas, nanas.
Oh, the same thing.
Old grandma. Why's he got so many nanas? No. Grandma.
I hate bananas.
Did you see him moonwalking then?
Jamon!
Fucking South Park episode.
No, you're all ignorant! A rhino in the snow. Now that I would pay money to see.
Yeah, of all levels.
You'd at least have him running through the Congo or something, wouldn't you?
Or even like there's like a factory world. It's like better suited in that. I never know the best way to do this fucking thing.
You seem to be doing fine.
Just get some lives. I'm gonna need him at Snow World next.
Oh, I must admit, on Sonic 3, the snow level on that is beautiful.
Oh yeah, when you snowboard it in the beginning.
Yep. Boing. I wish I had a tyre to play on that.
You've got one. Just take it off your car.
Yeah, but I need that. I need that to live.
But existing is all that I do.
Good old Fry.
Do it, Leela. Do it for the hundreds of women everywhere. That show.
It's so underrated, isn't it?
It's beautiful. I've forgotten how much I like it.
Because it's one of them things. I remember when it came out. It's one of those shows that I would watch if it was on TV, but I would never really fully follow a series.
No, you just kind of dip in and out, and you.
But it is brilliant. Hey, look, Fry! I got his wedding ring. Sorry, ladies, I am taken. Fucking Bandar. It's
When
everybody would want a robot like that.
The best in show one was Zoidberg. Forgive me, my friend. Never.
Zoidberg. Oh, I always feel sorry for Zoidberg. He always gets the shitty end of the stick, doesn't he?
Nah, he deserves it. He's a fucking lobster man.
Yeah, but he's...
Well, anyway, he just...
What?
He did the snapping claws thing.
Who's turning it now, sister?
I died right at the fucking exit. Again.
Alright. It was brilliant. Zoidberg. It's just Donkey Kong in a bikini. I always feel sorry for him, Zoidberg. Because he's a
doctor.
Yeah, but he's not. I watched the episode last night, and it was when the is it the Illusion of Interest episodes or something? You know, where they ask.
Oh, they asked there's
the
like
machine.
two in there.
What if?
Yeah.
It was like, what if Leela was more impulsive and she does all this murdering of everyone?
Oh, that's fucking ace.
It's
And
ace.
Zoidberg trying to solve the case.
Yeah, and he goes, I've ordered my new sleuthing degree. I am now qualified to sleuth. And he goes, and like they're in the like, you know, like the Sherlock Holmes sort of Miss Marple thing at the end where they're all in a room and he's going through all the clues. And the lights keep going off and Leela keeps murdering everyone. And he goes, it's just as I thought. It's unsolvable! And he's even got his Sherlock Holmes hat on. That little sort of tweed checkered hat thing.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's a great episode, that is.
I love Zoidberg. The beautiful thing about that show is that the cast It was great.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
It's so well written, and like you say, they it's so well voice acted.
Billy West, man. And Don Magabigo.
It's a bit like
Don Bender.
Bender. Sorry, ladies, I'm taken.
The prophecy will help. Woo! Fire indeed hot. I am leaving for no reason.
And this one I don't understand, but take it anyway. That's when it's the brain monsters, isn't it?
That way, I'm a giant mutant brain.
Yeah. Take this sentence, and this one I don't understand, but take this one anyway. Oh, it's brilliant.
Futurama.
I actually watched last night all the intros to the Scary Door.
Oh,
which
the
is
Scary Door.
The Twilight episode. It's like the Twilight Zone, isn't it?
There's one, I think it's, I don't know if it's Scary Door or it's just at the end of an episode, whatever, it's like, I have combined all the most dangerous animals to finally discover which one of them is the most deadly. And like the machine opens and goes, turns out it's man! Next, a dude steps out like buff naked. And there's a convenient bit of smoke covering his genitalia. Fucking sharks! Shark infested custard. Whoa! That's you. Full of sharks.
No, it's a brilliant show. It's like Uncharted 2. It's so well written and then so well voice acted. Like The Last of Us, it's so well written and well acted.
And you know Simpsons golden period as well.
Yeah, and it was during that period, like you say, when... Because Futurama's a bit more adult than The Simpsons as well, isn't it?
I'd say it's smarter. But also really stupid. But it's... I don't know.
And Fry is...
He's the everyman.
Fry is innocent, devoid of all naivety. If that makes any sense.
No.
Because he's not naive, as in he knows that, you know, bad things can happen and stuff like that, yet he's still sort of a bit slow and a bit dumb and a bit innocent.
Oh, totally. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I think. But existing is all that I do.
Existing is all
You
that I do.
can't sit in the dark listening to classical music.
Brilliant. That's brilliant, that is, when you get...
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
It's time to get busy. Fry, you can't just sit here in the dark listening to classical music. I could if you didn't turn on the light and turn off the stereo. God damn it, Leela. But existing is all that I do. Octopi.
I do believe they are called
octopus.
Croctopus.
Croctopus, why?
Because, you know, crocodiles are the bad guys, aren't they? Ong! Put a D in front of it. Dong! B in front of it. Bong! G in front of it. Gong!
The thing is with that thing shooting out pearls in real life, if that shot pearls out like that many at once, I'd be like, I'm taking this clan. Be a millionaire in a week.
Dude, Angry Bee.
Angry Bee. Look at it flashing as well.
The one in fucking... There's one... fucking...
What's with the mountains of bananas?
Because they've stolen all of Donkey Kong's bananas, haven't they? This bee has stolen all of Donkey Kong's bananas.
It's got no posable limbs. It's just jabbed it with its ass and taken them all individually.
Yeah. One banana. This is tedious.
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4.
5 banana, 6 banana, 7 banana. Shut up!
Na 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 na.
What else is it? Yeah, there's a boss fight in the second Donkey Kong with a fucking bee, and you have to be a parrot of all things. It's shooting nuts at it. It's fucking annoying, but the background's beautiful. You're in a hive and there's all honey dripping everywhere, and then there's bees in the background.
What's that on?
DK2, DKC2, man.
Is that for SNES?
Yeah. It's a beautiful game. It's quite scary, in all honesty. It's really dark. And pirate-themed. Why? Why? I'm just gonna shoot myself into this wall! Yo! Why, Crow? Why?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I'll get that laugh again. You didn't see that before. You didn't see that. It's green wasps now.
Green what?
He's a bit mouldy. He's gone off.
Stagnated a bit.
Thing
is, have you ever realised, like, in the quest to get his bananas back, Donkey Kong's taken out like the entire jungle.
Yeah, and also collected more bananas.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be so greedy, DK? Why do you have to have all the bananas? Why can't you just have some of the bananas?
What about some of the other apes? Diddy Kong won't be able to exist if you don't have other, like, female apes.
There's only one female ape. Oh no, there's Dixie Kong as well.
It's just Donkey Kong in a bikini. Yeah, just plow her and get it over with. No way, dude. Oh, I ain't watching Sonic for ages.
Na 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 na.
Something tells me the snow's getting heavier.
Yeah, and I couldn't see what I was doing and I died. With my eyesight as well, you know. Might as well have my eyes closed.
The rule in Hollywood is never work with snow.
Never eat yellow snow.
She can't maintain the colour.
That's why they use
graphics.
Look how fast that I can't talk. I think I've had a stroke. Of my penis! Woohoo! Sorry. I deserve that. Come on. Come on. Get out of the way! Fucking green bee's back. Zombie bee.
You look like you.
Zombie! Zombie! Get it?
Hey, frying and buying, baby. For right, the cake is a lie.
It's not though, is it? It's not a lie. It's in the end credits.
The cake is a lie. Yeah, that's on the Burger Time episode of Sonic for Hire. If you look at the menu.
Is it?
Yeah. The last... That's fucking horrible.
How fast he was going.
Talk about rubber banding.
Yeah. You want to race? Let's race.
It's time to get shot out of the barrel and stung by my ass o'clock.
Bad enough I'm in this barrel, which is spinning around, but then you're flying around it. It's like when you get wasps flying around fucking bins. He's like, I just want to put this rubbish in there, but I know the moment I do that, you're going to go...
Or if there's an apple tree and you see wasps flying around it, because you know that they're getting pissed. Did you imagine that? Because that's effectively what they are, don't they? Because they go around fermenting apples, so they go around pissed bees. It'd be horrible.
That's why they're so...
Imagine what the bee would be like. Hey man, I'm flying here. What? Fucking sting it! The most antisocial thing ever.
Antisocial bees. Oh, fucking ass and blah blah.
It's the chav of the insect world, innit? The bee. It exists purely to get pissed and sting you.
No, that's the wasp, innit?
Yeah, the wasp. Sorry.
Bees are friendly.
Bumblebees are friendly.
Oh, he's a lonely fella.
Bumblebees die out, then the human race goes.
It's because they're our Lord and Saviours.
So they pollinate everything that we need. You know, like oxygen. They pollinate the flowers that make oxygen, don't they? So if the bees go, we will go.
I want to go where the bumblebees
do you know what's
go.
you know what I find really sad? You know, in years to come, with urbanisation and all that crap, there will be, I imagine, just sanctuaries. You know, like, you know, we have like zoos now. There will just be bee farms
to preserve
the bees so that they can pollinate. And I imagine humans will be encouraged, and you'll probably get a grant from the government or something. you'll be encouraged to keep a small little hive of bees to let them pollinate your garden, so that you for oxygen.
I wouldn't mind having a hive of bees.
No, I wouldn't.
I'd be quite happy with that. Don't know why I'm collecting that kind of
As long as they
didn't invite their cousins, the angry wasps.
Angry what? Yeah, he's the drunken cousin, innit, at the weddings. What? I'm gonna fucking sting you. I'm gonna sting you with my stinger.
Oh, look at that, gone stung myself.
Bye, world.
Why's it got to be snowing? Oh, it's not snowing. Oh. No! He does that in the new Donkey Kong game. He, like, when you jump towards a rope, he reaches out for it. So if you miss one, he goes, oh shit! He looks really sad. Please, it's just there. I just want my bananas back. The new Donkey Kong game, he gets pissed off because they blow out the candle on his birthday cake. So he goes on a murderous rampage. That's not really the story, but that's what I like to think it is.
A murderous rampage. He's just
an angry ape. I've done it again.
They're quite nasty, man, apes. And I don't mean that horribly, as in, they're not.
If there are any apes watching, we do apologise.
Well, we're all apes, aren't we, technically?
We're all apes on the inside.
Apes on the inside.
And I thought they smelt bad on the outside. Sorry, go on, what were we saying?
They live in tribes, don't they? And they will hunt other tribes and stuff like that, and they will pick off people from other tribes over.
People?
Or pick off others, like other apes, from tribes, so they can take over their territory, like over a period of like a year or something. They'll just pick them off. It's quite... Nature's cruel, man.
Damn, nature. You're scary.
Nature's a cruel mistress.
Yeah, there's trees in the background.
Mm.
They just look like they've got, like, icing on them. I don't want to eat them. Donkey Kong don't slowly slip off the edge, come on.
I've got to admit, the layering effect on this is beautiful.
Oh yeah, the way the
foreground,
the very background rolls.
You've got the foreground, the background, and then the horizon, if you like. It's beautiful. Oh, he's got his keg.
This is a bit leap of faithy and I fucking need.
You gotta pretend. You gotta know it's there.
Are you seeing these guys? Look how fucking aggressive they are. Look how scary. He flew away though.
That's horrible.
Why has snow got to be so fucking slippy? Slippy, you're not wearing your swimming gear again, are you?
It's not the snow that's slippy, it's the ice.
Shh. Don't you be bringing science into my world? Don't dare!
Croctopus chase.
Yeah, fucking. Now they're underwater in a frozen wasteland. I don't see a problem with that.
They're horrible. That's a squid, innit? Not an octopus.
No, it's an octopus.
That's a squid.
No, it's not. It's an octopus.
That looks like a squid to me.
You obviously don't know what squids look like.
Do you know, octopuses are really intelligent but really stupid at the same time. Because like, you can train an octopus with its tentacles to do just about anything. So like, well, when I say
baby.
not just like anything, but like
the ultimate in reach around.
The ultimate hand job. You can train them to do like really loads of things. Like let's say, for instance, something really simple like open a jar. You can train it to do that, but you'll have to train it every day to do it. It will forget it every day. It will know it for that day. It will go to sleep, wake up, and it's forgotten it, and you'll have to train it again.
Fucking octopus.
So it's really intelligent but really stupid at the same time. A bit like monkeys.
I'll never forget you, Philip J. Fry. Memory deleted. Oh shit! Oh, I hope I don't die. Because 5 is the checkpoint. Like a fucking twat.
I'm pretty sure sharks, right, are cold-blooded. They wouldn't be in here. I'm pretty sure they live, off the coast of places like South Africa where it's warm.
And Mexico.
Yeah, where there's a lot of
they just like tortillas.
A lot of surfers and sombreros to eat.
Sombreros. And margaritas! I don't know if margaritas are they Spanish? I imagine they sound Spanish. Margaritas!
They're big on tequila, aren't they? I know that's just... People will go, that's just the stereotype. Yeah, but it's not. In the same way that British people like lager.
I don't know.
I'm not a massive fan. Beck's is alright. Beck's is a nice one, but that's it. That fucking wife beater shit's horrible.
Well, wife beating on the whole is just often frowned upon.
That depends what...
Damn government trying to keep me down.
Depends what part of the world you're from. To be honest.
Hang on. We can't get serious. We need to be silly again. There's a lot of jellyfish. Fucking Ash named Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he should be my Squishy.
Jellyfish are horrible. They've got no natural predators, and they've got no life expectancy.
Because you fucking fuck with a jellyfish. I wouldn't.
So it lives forever, and it can't be killed. So eventually, surely, the ocean's just going to be full of black box jellyfish.
So it's just Terminator, basically. Oh, have I gone to see Crown?
It's the Terminator of the animal kingdom.
I'm going to post a warning out to everybody now. If you have epilepsy, fast forward this bit.
We're not responsible if...
Because I'll show you, look how annoying this is. Right, yeah. Why does it have to flash? Why?
Oil.
Which is on fire.
It's not oil no more, is it? If it's on fire...
It's now fire.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm basically trying not to turn around in any way, shape or form.
Yeah, that's quite... Back in the day before you had epilepsy warnings and stuff on it.
Fucking Kurt Angle there.
Kurt Angle. Tonight on Celebrity Deathmatch. I actually had a look for the box set of that. You can get a box set, but you can only get it region 1.
I thought so.
And do you know how much it is?
£100 billion.
It's about $80.
Fuck off.
Which I find...
It's good, but it's not that good.
It's the thing where I would quite happily download it. Like if there was just a torrent of all the series.
It probably isn't it?
I would quite happily download it and watch it. Bit like, well, I was on about the wrestling thing yesterday, about the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
I'd quite happily download or a DVD of just all of that. Or, a file of all of that.
Yeah.
I won't pay like $80 for it. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. It's all of a sudden gone sort of Ewok Village on us.
Jump, jump!
Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That always makes me sad, that ending. I always think, there's no more. And now there's going to be, and I go, oh, and die a little inside.
7, 8 and 9.
And they've come out and said that nothing except the films is canon.
Which is... If only they said, yeah, nothing is canon except the original trilogy. Like, yes!
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 Yes! We don't have to do...
This is where they run out of bosses.
Right, boss it.
Whoop! 1.
Effectively,
2.
the reason they've said that, and I know why they've said it, is because Lucas, obviously before he sold it to Disney, years and years ago, sanctioned 7, 8 and 9 in novel form.
Yeah, because they exist, don't they?
Yeah. And effectively, they've come out and said that so they can do what the fuck they like. And it be canon.
So they don't have to do those books.
They don't have to base it on those books. Yeah, pretty much. A bit like with the new Star Trek movie, because they will get sucked back in time, don't they?
I don't know, do they?
In the first one of the new 2 Star Trek movies. They get sucked back in time through like some like portal thing that they open up, that like some Vulcan just shits out or whatever. And it's effectively so they can do what they like and it not interfere with the originals, or not interfere with what's already there.
Right.
And effectively that's what that is, isn't it? It's not canon, so therefore we can do what we like and it not interfere.
But you kind of want that, wouldn't you?
What?
Well, like for them to do their own thing. Because they might do something fucking sensational. If they have to follow a book that was written, I think it was like fucking 100 years ago or whatever. Because those books were pretty much released after the trilogy finished, weren't they?
Yeah, well, they weren't far behind.
I think I got one of those books.
The Heir to the Empire series. I mean, the books themselves, I must admit, I've read part of the first one and that was it. They weren't very good. So yeah, they might do something sensational, but why not just leave it?
It's too much money. It's a cash cow, isn't it?
You know, how long before we see Shia LaBeouf as Indiana Jones? It's coming. I tell you now, it's coming.
That makes me sad.
It's coming, I can see it now.
Are you watching it? Is it dreadful? You can see it in your mind's eye. You're watching the whole movie. Like,
dude, all you have to do really is watch Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, well, no, it's not terrible. It's a lot of fun.
It is terrible.
It's shit, but it's fun. It's
got Kate Blanchett in it as a bad guy that don't work, and Indiana Jones is too old. And that's nothing against Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is still Indiana Jones. But the fact of the matter is, at 70 years old, is he really going to be chasing Russian spies around? No, come on.
I don't think so.
My mum's 50 and she wouldn't be doing that.
But she used to.
You know, at 70, Harrison's obviously a fit and healthy bloke, but at 70, you know, my grandma was on a fucking nebulizer and needed steroids every 9 hours. You know, come on.
Exactly. And this was set in like years ago. It's not modern day. There wasn't the medicines and shizzle to make him.
You know, and it was that whole... The Shia LaBeouf thing didn't work, and now he's gonna make that. What the fuck was that?
It's supposed to be the bit where you have to avoid the guys falling down, but you just...
You just run to the other end. Yeah, it's the... And people go, well, it's not a bad film until the end. Yeah, but... It is. Seriously, just watch it. It's not.
Like I say, I think it's a lot of fun. It's a fun film. It's got fun moments, like all good Indiana movies have. You know, they've all got their moments of, you know, like great epic chases and all that shit. And they're exciting, except the monkeys. The monkeys was a bit silly. And everyone always moans about the fridge, and I quite like the fridge. I thought it was funny.
I quite like the fridge. People moan about the fridge because it's not real. Hello!
Yeah.
It's Indiana fucking Jones!
Last time I checked, you can't open a box and your face melt.
Yeah.
Spoilers. No, I'm gonna throw barrels at him. Yeah. You can stop doing that.
Mish.
No one's there anymore, mate. Why are you still throwing the barrel? You'd stop, but you didn't. I'll say the worst enemies in this game are fucking bees.
Well, he didn't want to leave.
Like, no, please! Just want to hang out. I just want to have a good time. Oh, he's going to throw barrels at me.
Oh, yeah, it's not. Oh, come on. And you can see it coming. You can see it coming. They'll do Star Wars, and then they'll do Indiana Jones.
Yep. And they're already remaking Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Prequel /
remake.
Yeah, remake. was wondering why I wasn't climbing the rope, but I thought it was automatic, but it's not.
You know. I mean, they might do a great job with Star Wars, and I don't know any of the new people that are going to be in it. As in, you know, like I know one of the actors is from Attack the Block, a British actor, young British bloke. But you know, I just nah. It's just something. I mean, as you know, I'm a massive Star Wars fan. I love the originals, but it just makes me sad. It really does.
Yeah, it's just not really necessary, is it?
It's necessary for them because they'll go, well, it doesn't matter, you know, you could give, you know, the movie could cost $2.5 million or whatever, and they'll make the money back on it. But
yeah.
But it's like the prequels, it was always sold on the back of the originals.
It's sold on nostalgia, but then it's also sold to it. It's like a new generation, isn't it? So
yeah.
It swings. It's the same deal again.
It's just the same thing over again.
Yeah. So it's you kind of have to think of it as like, is the film being made for Star Wars fans?
Or is it being made for new people?
Or is it being made for new kids to fall in love with these characters?
But if that's the case, that plan kind of backfired.
Because Jar Jar Binks, probably only hated by Star Wars fans. Kids who had just gone to see Phantom Menace or whatever probably loved it. I kind of liked Jar Jar Binks when I was a kid. Like, come on, seriously, stop! Nuts.
It's that thing though, isn't it? It's as you get older, you realise what a stupid character he is. At the time, he was the comic relief, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But when you watch it back now and you go, even though the graphics and stuff are in there, you sort of forget that and go, yeah, but this is fucking, what's with this guy?
Yeah. But it's like, but then everyone's always the same. They say the same about the Ewoks, don't they?
Yeah.
And Return of the Jedi is my favourite movie. Not favourite movie.
But it's your favourite
Star Wars movie because it's got Ewoks in it. Not because of the Ewok, because of... he came through the wall. He came through the wall, Custard. There's sharks coming through the walls. That's scary, that. And there's a fish there and I didn't even see that. It was camouflaged.
I like how it's gone yellow. Green, sorry. Humans have arrived and clearly polluted it.
Yep. Green is not a creative colour.
Let's never speak of that again.
What's your favourite idea?
Yeah, but the Ewok... I mean, a lot of people go, well, the Ewoks are in there just to sell toys. I disagree with that.
I'd say Luke Skywalker was there to sell toys.
Yeah. Han Solo in Return of the Jedi is there to sell toys.
Oh, I'm just going to say I hate this level.
And a lot of people go, no, he's not. Yes, he was in there to sell toys. And it was Harrison Ford himself who said it best. He says the reason Han Solo was in Return of the Jedi is because Lucas didn't see a future in dead Han toys.
It's true.
And think of how much gravitas that movie would have had if Han was not in it.
If he was dead, it gives them more reason to fight, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it then makes you worry about the other characters because he's quite clearly the best character in the film.
Yeah, he's hard as.
And then you go, well, if the best character can die, anybody can die.
Oh, dude, it's Attack on Titan syndrome.
But yeah, no, I think a lot of people said the Ewoks were in there to sell toys, but I think they're in there. I mean, originally they were going to be Wookiees, but it's a lot easier to cast small people than it is overly tall people.
Hey man, I find that racist.
And people will go, that's offensive. That offends me. No, but there's unions for.
No, there is.
There's unions and all that sort of thing in Hollywood for smaller actors. You know, for what we would call, dwarves.
I think that's the PC term, isn't it? I don't know.
Then there is people who are overly tall, over 7 foot or whatever. So they're easier to cast, it's easier to make costumes for, and there's more of them. Because if you were to cast a whole thing of Chewbacca's, you have to go outside your normal casting remit. So you have to put roll calls out on the radio, and you have to advertise on. Now they'd advertise on TV and internet and stuff like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as difficult now.
No, but at the time you would have to put advertisements in the paper, and bearing in mind, at the time, it was the biggest movie being made. Everybody would have applied for it. Everybody who thought, well, I'm over 6'9" or whatever. Whereas it's a lot easier for them to go, right, okay, 20th Century Fox, we need one of your dwarf unions.
Because I know Warwick Davis, he's set up a company, hasn't he, for small actors.
I don't know.
He has a company, so you could go to him and say, I need...
Yeah. I mean, he was found on a radio call. They still had to roll call people out, radio call or whatever. And I think it was his grandma or something, I think he said, heard it on the radio that they were casting because they needed a few more small people for the sets over here. Mm. And he did such a good job over here that they then shipped him out and he played Warwick Davis over there.
In a box.
Yeah, mail order.
I didn't touch it!
So, and I think it's aliens. And people go, what do you mean by that? Well, it's alien term. It's the aliens thing. The Ewoks are in there like the aliens are in Aliens, to show that you don't need all the technology to win a war.
Yeah, because they kill fucking stormtroopers with rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, but when that Ewok dies...
Oh, nothing is said and he just tries to shake him.
He sort of goes... And then... Just him. Hello! See you later, mate!
See you, dude!
That's Elliot. He's going home. Okay. Super King of Carts. Fucking King of Carts. Fucking moving his spectacles. But, it's got bulldozed.
Why is that tyre moving on its own? It's not connected to anything.
Why are you moving on your own? You're not connected to anything.
I was connected to my mother once.
And then you took an arrow to the knee.
And then I took an arrow to the knee.
I find this is the hardest level in the fucking game. Once this level is done, and then we're on clear fucking sailing. I just want the barrel!
I'm gonna throw barrels at him. But yeah, so I hope. If they're gonna introduce it to new people, and they want to introduce it to a younger generation, that's fine. And I hope they like it. I hope they don't mess it up in the same way George did. And I don't mean that anything against George. It's just George, you wouldn't want him directing and in charge of the film. You'd want him to come up with the idea.
And you get someone else to...
You want Lawrence Karaskin or whatever his name is to write it, and then you want Spielberg to direct it.
That's the dream team.
That's the dream team, yeah. And you want Gary Kurtz to produce.
But we can't always get what we want.
No. I know a lot of people have a lot of faith in J.J. Abrams. Personally, I don't.
He did a good job with Star Trek, didn't he? That's what people say.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's a great story told entirely on green screen.
With lens flares.
With lens flares.
It's got lens flares.
What I never understand.
Hey, do green screen in the background.
What I never understand.
They've forgotten to put the background in, that's what this level is.
What I never understand about that and its lens flares is all modern day movie cameras are designed not to have lens flares in them, so you have to then go back and digitally add it in.
It's just kind of a bit counterproductive, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've made this technology which gets rid of the, when...
That gets rid of the thing you don't want, and then you're not going to add it back in later. Yeah. Thanks for that. Again, George Lucas syndrome. You wouldn't want J.J. Abrams to direct, but you'd want him to write the story and come up with the story, because he's a very good creator of decent stories. No, I'm not taking anything away from the Star Trek story. It's great. It's just how it's made I have a problem with.
Yeah, it's that modern cinema thing, isn't it? You are fucking kidding me! The end is right there! I hate this level!
Poison Pond. Oh, Pie's having a mental breakdown. It's okay, so get through this level and I'll make you a cup of tea.
That sounds beautiful. Gonna be here all day. Fucking Poison Pond!
Well, it's now 5 o'clock. I need to be off.
I'm just here on my own, crying, tears streaming down my face. Literally, as the end of the level was just, it's like I could reach out and touch it.
Yeah, but it's that thing. It's you usually get to right near the end, and that's usually when the ground falls out from beneath your feet. But yeah, like you say, someone. So I mean, I don't know who directed it, but a Harrison Ford film written by J.J. Abrams is regarding Henry. Now, a lot of people say it's not that good of a film. It's got an okay story and it's very well acted. It's nothing special, but it was and like I say, Star Trek was very well written. It was just made badly.
Yeah, that's one of the things I have. One of the problems I have with The Hobbit.
Great film made badly.
Because it's got. I want to say it's got a great cast, but really it's got Martin Freeman and Ian McKellen, and then a bunch of other people that I don't really know who they are.
Yeah,
they don't really do an awful lot because it's got too many dwarves.
The main dwarf is the guy that Dawn French got married to in The Vicar of Dibley.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's quite a fun fact. I mean, he's quite good as whatever his name is.
I don't know. Did you see the second one?
No, I've not seen that one.
I've got to admit, right? It was a well-made film. I fucking hate the dwarves because they're their own worst enemies.
They're so stubborn, aren't they?
You just want to slap them and punch them and go, fucking wise up, you insignificant midget prick. Because they're just there. Everybody's willing to help, like the entire world.
Yeah, it's like
is willing to help.
We want you to.
No, we must do this quest on our own because we're all Scottish.
Angry.
Fuck off. If that's the case, go back to fucking Scotland and get your fucking independence and stay there.
But Mines of Moria is basically the sort of proof in the pudding. Is because they're all dead.
That was the sound of our penises clasping together.
Fuck yeah.
Cup of tea time.
Cup of tea time. I'm going to have a cigarette as well.
Oh, yeah.
I need it. My nerves are shot. But yeah, Mines of Moria, they're all dead because they were all stubborn and they just went underground and lived by themselves and all that shit. And it's like,
they're just
not everybody hates you.
They're just so they're their own worst enemy, and I hate them because of that. And I've got to admit that there's a bit in the second one. I don't know if it's in the book where I'm sure it's Gandalf goes on his own, and it's effectively where the Witch Kings from the Lord of the Ring are held prisoner, and they're released. And the only reason
is that the thing with is it Necromancer or whatever?
Something like that.
It's Benedict Cumberbatch in it.
Yeah, and there's a prison bit, and that all the bars have been out, like they've escaped. And I'm pretty sure they're meant to be the Nazgul Riders and the Witch King.
Yeah.
That's never explained in the film.
I think it's one of those things where they assume
you
know the prologue of like Lord of the Rings, and then when they explain it.
Yeah, but I don't. I had to work that out for myself. It's not that bit was not very well done. Oh, well, it's an alright film. It's one movie spread over 6 hours, or whatever it's going to be.
Yeah, it's stupid. He's gone to make tea. I'm excited. I need a moment because I adore this game. I completely adore this game. But that level, Poison Pond, is the hardest level I think in the game. Underwater levels in the vast majority of video games can just fuck off. But that one especially is just a bit relentless. And you can't move very quick and all that, but finally did it. We are almost near the end. There's generally, I think there's this level, boss, one more world, and then King K. Rool. And then we are done. So I should get it done. I love this game. The Super Nintendo is, without a doubt, my favourite console of all time. And this is easily in my top 10 Super Nintendo games. Actually, probably in my top 5. Super Metroid being number 1, and we would play that one day. That's just a finely crafted game. But I'm conveniently going to fade out now, and then we will resume when Custard gets back. See you soon. And we're back.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Shit on my controller. I pooped on it.
I was looking through my games the other day, and this has nothing to do with The Hobbit. But it's not one we should PieNCustard. But it's one that maybe, I don't know if you'd want to play it, but you might like the idea of it. Was that, or if you ever played it, was the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis.
Is that the one where you can play as a raptor?
No, that's the one where you create your own Jurassic Park.
Oh, like theme park?
Yeah.
Ah, dude.
I have that for PS2, I believe.
Oh, dude, we should play that. No, we should play it. That would be fucking funny. Because you make it and then you get rid of all the fences and just let the dinosaurs run free.
The best thing,
eat all the people.
The best thing is obviously like I remember playing it as a kid. Is like you can like hone in on like a dinosaur, so you can select the dinosaur and then see what it's doing, like and it's feeding and whatever. And I remember like sometimes you get like a tornado or something come through and it blows a load of fences out. And I remember going once, and I didn't put a tornado warning on, so all the people are still walking about after the tornado. And I remember clicking on this raptor and watching it hunt this person. And then it went, pounced on him, like it stalked him for ages. Pounced on this bloke, ate him, and then my Jurassic Park got shut down.
Clever girl.
It was ace.
No, dude, we should play that. That'd be funny.
Operation Genesis.
It's not one to play to like completion or anything.
Oh no,
you just have a dick about on it. Yeah, no, fuck. Yeah, I'm down with that.
I think completion is like you make a 5-star park, and I've done that before. But no, I remember it being funny. But I did learn. Obviously, we won't if we play it PieNCustard. I did learn to, if a tornado warning comes, save regularly. So if a tornado warning comes on, you can then reload it. So you don't get the tornado because it's a random weather generator.
Oh right, so
that's if you're going for the completion. If you're not, like we're just playing it, then fuck it.
Okay.
You get you put the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus in the same pen. And you have a massive fight in front of everyone.
I pay to see that.
I remember as well once, right? That playing it, and like for something like the T-Rex, obviously you need a massive pen because otherwise it gets stressed and its health like deteriorates and stuff. So effectively, you just make like a pond for it to drink out of, and you put its feeder on a timer, and you just give it a massive pen. But you can do, like on Jurassic Park, the film where they've got the cars and they go round. Mm-hmm. You can put them inside the dinosaur pens. And I remember once, T-Rex, it was stood there, and I made it so that it went round like the watering hole. So where obviously the T-Rex would go to drink, and the T-Rex, like it stopped. So the T-Rex was stood there, and the car came up, stopped, and all I could hear was So I zoomed around the map to see what it was, and obviously found out that it was that. And the T-Rex literally just turned and stepped on it and killed all the tourists.
Hey, who are you honking at, motherfucker?
And and it was at that point, right? And the park didn't get shut down or anything. No, on that, I think I lost one star out of like my 4-star rating that I had because you have to get 5. So I had to then build it up again. But I remember once because you can sometimes take control. Like if you're a bit bored or whatever, you can take control of those cars. And I remember once running over a raptor. and everyone was like, and it killed the raptor, and like the people have got like little icons above the top, like to see what they're like, and everybody's face went sad, and they all left because I ran over the raptor.
This game sounds ace, but yeah, we're gonna play this game. We'll put it in the hat.
Yeah, put it in the hat.
Put it in the hat.
I'm sure Operation Genesis, I think it was called. It was great. It was a great game.
I died.
But it was one of those bit like Theme Park World. You could spend the rest of your life creating stuff on it.
Theme Park World, I wasted so much of my life, my teenage years, to Theme Park World.
You could ride the roller coaster and
It's
everything.
fucking ace.
And I used to have a little inflatable chair. Remember the inflatable chairs that you used to get? I used to have I used to have one.
Oh, I thought you meant in Theme Park World in real life.
In real life?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had.
And like, I used to go on the roller coaster and like, it'd be going up, so I'd lean back in the inflatable chair, pretending I'm on the roller coaster. Surely if the lights go out, you wouldn't be able to see Donkey Kong.
No, all the bananas. But you can.
But yeah, no, Genesis was good. But like I say, because you were creating your own Jurassic Park, you could have it exactly how you wanted it, and literally everything was interactable. And you used to get like quarterly reports of how well the park's doing and stuff like that. It was very good for that sort of thing. It was one of those. It was like Theme Park World, but obviously just with dinosaurs, so it was just better.
Dinosaurs makes everything better.
It's all downhill from the dinosaurs.
Stress it.
It's all downhill from the dinosaurs.
Yep. Easiest boss ever.
What, this guy?
Yeah.
I think they're running out of backgrounds. Here, have some
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Poke the snake, get the snake to move.
snakes. Yeah, Jurassic Park. So I had the PS1 game of Jurassic Park, and I always used to get trampled on by like the Stegosaurus. Or if you got past that, you get to the raptor level, and I get eaten by a raptor because you play as like a little. I can't. Have you seen the second one? Lost World. You know them little green ones that eat the little kid.
Yeah, which is my favourite bit in the whole film.
Yeah, you play as one of them.
Last word.
Secrets of Monkey Island.
You fucking have a giraffe there, man.
Why do the lights go out? What does that mean? Or is it fuel level?
Yep. You have to get the fuel tankers, otherwise you're fucked, mate. With Michael Jackson looking on in the background.
Shimon.
That's beautiful.
What?
I can do this better naked with white gloves on. Or one glove.
I can do
Michael
this
Jackson.
completely naked with white gloves on.
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Did you ever watch the cartoon of Earthworm Jim?
I didn't.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I've got to admit, I don't think I've actually ever played the original Earthworm Jim.
It's a great game. Sorry, I zoned out for a minute. Yeah, the original Earthworm Jim's fucking awesome. Hard though. Fucking nails. I love it. It's just got such a fucking quirky charm to it. It's like anything goes. They're just going, yeah,
FOMG.
fucking bungee jumping with a snot monster. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Why the fuck not? Oh, here's a dog. You gotta protect it. But if he gets angry or hit or anything, he turns into a big monster and eats you. Peter Puppy. That level's fucking... The music in that game as well. Oh, I think I wanted that. No, I didn't. Yeah, this is fucking ace. And the second one's not too bad as well. But the second one has a problem of it has too many ideas, and some of them just don't work.
Right, I know.
But that's the one where you... Fucking Jim is a cave salamander. And you're going through a cow's lower intestine. And it's the Moonlight Sonata is the music that plays. It's fucking beautiful.
Dude, you're getting the fuel, and it wasn't doing it up.
Yes, as it gets later on, you generally only fill up like one bit.
Oh,
Take
right,
that away.
okay, fair enough.
Fucking bees. You fucking do the exits. The exit was there! This game's gonna make me rage quit for life.
Rage quit, like, isn't that just like that suicide? There was only one death in this house, and that was by suicide.
That's Silent Hill 3, isn't it?
Oh
God! Oh God, no!
Silent Hill 3.
That's a great game.
Yeah, but only once.
I don't know about Silent Hill 3 because I've only ever played it once, so I don't know.
It's got Silent Hill 2 syndrome.
Silent Hill 2 I can only play. I can't play again.
Silent Hill 3 is the same.
Is it?
It's not. It's good.
But it's not
once.
You're not right.
You're not right. Yeah, it's good once. It's a beautiful looking game, gotta admit.
What,
for
3?
Yeah, for PS2.
Yeah. It's got such grimy textures.
But it works.
It looks unpleasant. Obviously, it is the point.
Yeah. And for 2001, you have to look at Silent Hill 2 and go, that had good graphics for 2001.
Oh, yeah.
But it's too... I think the problem with it is... It's a bit like some animes. It's a bit too Japanesey.
Animes.
I mean, it's, like I say, Silent Hill 3, it's great. And it plays and looks beautiful.
I reckon it's fucking... I said Poison Pond was the hardest level in the game. I think I've lied. There's another one of these type levels, but you got to get fucking kegs. Near the end. Just keep...
Play it safe.
No. It's my way or the highway, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker. Disguise, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker. That video is beautiful. Ooh, almost lost it. Right, go away.
Oh, funny story, internet.
Oh,
we were at work the other day, and it was all quiet on the Western Front.
Indeed, it was. Music just sort of.
The music
had changed.
It was brilliant. It was perfectly timed. The music had started. Keep shooting till the music stops. The music had quietened down, and like it was the end of a track or whatever, or it was changing CD. And he was studying DVD, I was studying CD.
Which are quite close together.
Yeah, they're just a few feet apart. And there was a sound of down. That was it. I looked at him, he looked at me, he thought I did it, I thought he did it, but everybody in the shop could hear it, and we deduced that it was a man in a cap.
Yeah,
who was carrying a game bag, but it was beautifully timed.
Oh, it was one of those moments where
you sort of looked at each other and went, "Is that you?
That must have been you."
And then
that must have been you.
It was that thing, but we gave each other that sort of knowing look of, Yeah.
I approve.
I approve. Yeah. Some fries, motherfucker!
Did I ever tell you about the guy who came in? He made me laugh. He asked me where the Pokemon DVDs were.
Alright.
So me, being the Pokemon fan that I was,
Oh yeah,
I perked up a little bit, and he was wearing a cap, and he was wearing Ash's cap. It had the little green type thing on it and everything,
or whatever it is.
And he was wearing the hat and everything. So I took him over to the kids bit where we keep the Pokemon DVDs, and I just jokingly, not jokingly said, I was like, "Oh, dude, nice hat." And he was like, "Oh, I can even do his when he goes to catch Pokemon," and he stopped and turned his hat backwards and pretended to throw a Pokeball. And I sort of gave him a nod, like, I kind of approve, but don't.
It's that thing where you go, I like the idea, but this is the fandom that I'm keeping.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a part of this.
I've died a little inside.
Yeah. I sort of questioned my life for a brief moment, and then went, nah, fuck it. I love Pokemon. But it was brilliant.
I think I do remember you telling me.
It was the highlight of that particular day. Customers, sometimes we'll moan about them an awful lot, but sometimes they are just fucking brilliant.
It's never underestimate the brilliantness of stupidity
and innocence as well, I guess. Secret cave. Oh, what the fuck?
Totodile.
I love Totodile. My favourite Gen 2 start.
I've got Cyndaquil, and I've only recently just played it for the first time.
Yes. Always a fan of the originals, but you never really ventured. You never ventured any further, did you? You played the remakes, didn't you? But
yeah,
Fire and Leaf Green.
I did, yes. I only discovered those because a friend had them.
Brilliant games.
Oh yeah, I take nothing away from them. They're fantastic, and they're such great homages to the original, whilst adding new elements.
That's the thing with each installment. I want you to play all of them because they're all fucking great. And one of the criticisms the series gets is obviously it doesn't change a lot with each game. But I always say they nailed it first time, didn't they?
Yeah, let's be honest.
They fucking, they made.
It's just little improvements that they made. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. So they just tweaked and refined and perfected over the course of years.
How long is it now? What, 10 years nearly?
95, I do believe, was the first game in Japan.
So yeah, nearly 10 years. 95. No, 20 years.
20 years. That's a long ass time. Makes me feel really old.
I know, when you remember it coming out. It's horrible. We were talking about customers. It's horrible at work when you ID somebody and they're born after your favourite movie or video game came out.
Dude, I just hate people who were born in the 90s. Who are...
Not 18.
Yeah. Not born in the 90s, though. Born in the late 90s. Like 98 and 97. I was playing fucking Super Nintendo then. I was playing N64 then.
Yeah, I was playing PS1.
You fucking silly bastard. Turn to the dark side. Dark side, motherfucker!
Yeah, but you have to remember, as a kid, I never played Nintendo, did I?
And that's
Except Game Boy.
And that's one of the reasons why I can never truly love them. No, I'm kidding.
Thanks. I played Sega.
Sega!
I actually... do you know where the Sega name comes from?
It stands for something, doesn't it? No, it's ages backwards.
No.
It is ages backwards.
Well, it might be, but that's not where it came from.
Where did it come from?
It came from
Beneath
the first two letters of service and games. And they originally made slot machines in the 1930s and 40s.
Really?
And one-armed bandits. Sega has got a hell of a long history. Longer than we all think it has.
And Nintendo were the same. They used to make playing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 100 years old or whatever. It's fucking insane when you think about it.
It was, and they made a few. Obviously, they made the one-armed bandits and the slot machines and whatever. And then, as it progressed, Pong came out, and it was the arcade boom took off.
Because they started an arcade, didn't they?
Yeah, and Sega got into that. There's a bit. I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's a beautiful video. It's just a bloke talking. Like the video is not just him. It's in like a picture of him talking. But it's a bloke who clearly knows his gaming history. Talking. I'll have to link it to you if you want to see it.
Yeah.
I think it's called The Rise and Fall of Sega, and it goes from when Sega first started to when effectively they just ended up as a developer.
So end of the Dreamcast, basically.
Yeah. And he goes through like all the decisions that they made that were good, and then obviously the bad decisions along a chronological timeline. It was very interesting. It's only about 10 minutes, but you sort of go. It's one of them things where you sort of go, "Oh yeah, I remember that," and then you go, yeah, "Why did they do that?" It's that thing. It's filled with nostalgia and heartbreak at the same time.
That's the problem with Sega, is they are very much...
It was the thing, wasn't it? It was one of the, I'll take nothing away from Nintendo. Nintendo have always been there, and they will always be there. It's the fucking... I know you're not a F1 fan, but it's like the Fernando Alonso of the gaming world. It's always there. Doesn't matter what you do, you can't get rid of it. And I take nothing away from them, but it was that thing like, in the same way that Nintendo has, Sega changed certain things about the video game world, and you think a great sort of mighty sort of company and console developer is now effectively rendered to making just games.
Yeah.
And usually not very good games.
No, that's the thing, is they have such a rich heritage of... they have some fucking classics, franchises, and all this, and they've tried to bring them back and all that, and they've just...
And it's just not worked. It doesn't work.
It's not, you just look at Sonic. Sonic is the case in point of being...
Sonic is the rise and fall of Sega, isn't it?
You just look at Sonic.
His arc curve of... It peaked, and then it's just gone... and it's blown it all through the floor, and still plummeted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a heartbreaking story, really.
But it was very good. If you want to see it, I'll have to...
Yeah, link it, and I'll link it in the description.
The Rise and Fall of Sega.
I imagine, hopefully, lots of people find it interesting. I love that kind of shit. That's why I love that Did You Know Gaming.
I've actually started watching that.
They're
very
awesome.
Good.
There's a lot of things that I watch and I go, I know that. But
it's nice. It's nice for you. I remember. I watched the Pokemon one, and there were some things that I did know about it, but you forget that you know them.
Yeah,
and you sort of go, "Oh yeah, I do." It's nice to sort of reminisce and go, "Yeah, I do remember that."
But yeah, there's lots of really quirky little things. You should go on the site as well, because they do the videos, but then they do I want to say one-off type things, just like a picture and it will have text.
I know what you mean, yeah, and it'll be a picture of something. It'll just say,
and it will say, "Did you know?" and then blah, 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 blah.
I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. And they did one the other day. I can't remember what it was. Fuck.
I think because I've subscribed to them, it might be in my feed.
Oh, it's about Pokemon. It was the reason why they had one save file was literally because the box data and all that, and nickname. The reason you could only have one save file was because they wanted you to be able to nickname all Pokemon, and it couldn't hold the data for nicknames on numerous save files.
Yeah,
which then people then have gone, well, then what's the excuse for newer games? Which is true. Fuck.
Yeah, it is, but
But it's kind of if you have multiple save, what's the point of multiple save files in a Pokemon game?
Yeah, it's because I don't know about you, and I only recently ventured in my first Nuzlocke. But even when I wasn't,
you bastard! I hate you. No deaths. No deaths.
Yeah, no deaths. There were a few close calls, I must admit, where my heart sort of skipped a beat.
That's
my sphincter opened slightly.
Yeah. like that. In.
And I can't remember what I was going to say now. But you get attached to the Pokemon, and I think if you have, I know there are only bits of data, and it's just
numbers
and a sprite
pixels,
and whatever, but you know, even when you're not Nuzlocking, I got attached to them like as a kid and whatever, and
because
if you've got 2 save files, I think it'd probably cheapen that.
Yeah,
because you go, oh yeah, well, because you wouldn't. It's like,
and then the whole aspect of it is, you know, trading and all that. So
yeah, to get.
Would they then do it so you could trade between save files, which then defeats the whole
object of trading and collecting them all?
Yeah.
Or catching them all, as it actually is.
Which I recently did.
Yes.
Which is fucking Jeebus. Dude.
Second
to last boss.
I did.
Oh look, it's the same dude again.
Just his.
He's just now purple. Purple helmet warrior.
Purple beaked warrior. Are those monkey nuts? No. His eyebrows are not even attached to his face. What was I going to say? I did originally catch them all in the originals. I've never done what? How many is it? 700 and something.
720 odd now.
You've got them all.
All of them.
Gotta catch them. Though I must.
Bar a few that they're not released yet.
Yeah, but if they're not released, you can't really catch it, can you?
Fuck! I did that wrong.
Though I did watch on Netflix the first episode of the Pokemon Indigo League.
It was about a year or so ago. I started watching it because it was online.
It's so bad.
And I was enjoying it from a nostalgia point, and I got quite teary because it was not that the episodes were sad or anything, but it was just that sort of this was an innocent time.
It's a time of when you remember
no
being
cares.
innocent. Now I have things to do, you know, like life,
Bills,
kids.
You got kids?
No, I don't have no kids.
You stole them.
That's why I'm happy today. Because I don't have no children.
This boss is fucking stupid.
Can't you hide underneath it?
No, because they bounce back at you.
Oh.
You might be able to.
Like just rubber bands after you. That's horrible. I like it waits to be attacked. We got a good thing going. A real good thing going. Yeah. Don't know the rest of that song.
Don't even know the song.
Was it Peter Andre?
Ew!
It was a 90s song,
I'm
man.
gonna clap. So that makes it sound like I hit you, because I did hit you. It didn't hurt. Because I'm weak. I'm weak and tired from Donkey Kong.
What's that big gash in my shoulder there? With a knife sticking out of it. Hang on while I phone myself an ambulance.
What's the number for 999? Are you ready?
Are you steady for this? Even though it's not steady, so are you ready for this? But, you know. Gangplank? What was that? Galleon.
The best thing about this boss fight, the music. It's fucking ace. I'm doing some hand gestures here.
They're beautiful. They're like, you know, is it like
okay!
Like an Italian, or as you Americans call it, an Italian.
Like an iPad? iPod?
You might look
Italian.
like an Italian.
You from Iraq?
Did you ever hear the Bin Laden Iraq joke?
No.
It's not racist or like that. It was where does Bin Laden keep his CDs? In Iraq.
That's terrible.
That's worse than the
P is silent. Previously on PieNCustard. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl?
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl when it gets to the toilet? Because the P is silent.
I love the way he looks at the camera. He's like,
I'm waiting. At least you don't do a fucking Sonic on Mega CD, jump off the screen and commit suicide.
Yeah, 3 minutes I think it is. If you stand still for 3 minutes, he just fucks off. So, yeah, I'm done.
I'm out. Don't know why you turned a bit Scottish there. But yeah, I'll link that video, The Rise and Fall of Sega.
Do it.
This has a really... I mean, it's beautiful. I must admit, this game is fantastic. But it has a real... I imagine Secrets of Monkey Island to be very similar for some reason. But I've still not got only spelt credits wrong.
Have you not noticed the
coding,
characters, colouring, concept, commander?
No, I didn't look at that bit. King R. Rule.
King K. Rule. He's the boss. So it was fine. The end question mark.
Is that for... That's to, presumably to do with Donkey Kong then, isn't it? What the fuck? You gotta fight him again?
Yeah, he has 2 stages. The annoying thing is, if you die, you start it all again.
What, the whole game?
Not the game again. That would be fucking horrible.
It's not like Sonic. Complete it in one sitting.
I think this is the last hit.
Yeah!
That was rubbish.
That was rubbish.
That was rubbish. Yeah! Woohoo! I love that game as frustration.
Sometimes. No, I will persevere and I will complete it, provided I can get to the first save point.
Yeah. It's just a game that is just so expertly crafted. The thing I like most about it is the thank you. Is the level design, because they add just one little thing in each level, changes the dynamic of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So like it'll be ropes suddenly and you're swinging, and then it'll be barrels and you're blasting along, and then it's fucking the mine carts and just little things in each level. They're all different. It's not just usually you're going from left to right.
Yeah.
There's something new
that makes each individual level unique.
Yeah.
And that's not only is that a great thing in terms of it's a different challenge when you play it per level. It also, you then begin to pick out your favourite ones and you can memorise it a lot easier. It doesn't all muddle into each other and you go, it all just looks the same.
Yeah.
It all looks the same to me.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's not the best Donkey Kong Country game. The second one is the best one, but this is my favourite one.
Right.
Because the second one, the second one goes a bit. It's the start of their collectathon things. You have to get coins and all kinds of other bits and bobs. And the level design again is fucking fantastic, and the boss fights are more interesting as well. But it's just you just get that aspect of I need to find that to progress kind of thing, and it just gets a bit much. And the third one is even worse in that. Again, level design is even better, and the boss fights are even better, and it's improved, but you're still collecting shit.
Yeah,
and you're just kind of like
collecting. Yeah,
and then Donkey Kong 64 just goes mental with the collecting, and it is again a fucking great game. But you have to, like, every level you've got to get 5 golden bananas, 100 normal bananas for each Kong, and there's 5 Kongs.
Fucking hell.
And they have like different coloured bananas that they have to get. So you'll be going through a level, and you'll go, oh, there's red bananas there. Diddy needs those. Red bananas. Who has red bananas? Anyway, like red bananas. And you're like, yeah, Diddy needs those. I've got to go and find a barrel to switch to Diddy. Okay. And you go off and you find your barrel, and then you're like, where the fuck are those bananas?
Right, I see what you mean. Yeah, and it becomes infuriating.
Yeah, it's just, okay, great game, but if you want the true 3D Donkey Kong game, you play Banjo-Kazooie. That is the perfect balance of there's shit to collect, but not a mental amount.
Yeah.
Banjo-Tooie then goes mental and goes, fucking yeah, let's collect loads of shit. Rare like to make collectathons. And great games. And then Conker's Bad Fur Day was great because it was the platformer where you the thing you had to get was money, but it was just so linear that you always got it. You didn't have to go out of your way to go and find shit.
Domestic violence here. Child abuse.
Donkey Kong's a dick.
Bit his hand. Well, all I can say for that is, like father, like son.
It's his nephew, though.
Oh, his nephew.
I think that is the big question, right? Donkey Kong originally, the original Donkey Kong, and then in like Super Mario Kart, we had Donkey Kong Jr. He has not been seen since. Where is Donkey Kong Jr.?
Right.
Many theories believe that Cranky Kong in that is the original Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong Jr. is Donkey
Kong.
But
interesting theory.
It's fucking Nintendo continuity. They're the fucking Mario, like they're the Koopa kids in Super Mario 3. Bowser's children, 7 kids. Alright, fair enough. And then later on, it was Bowser Jr., and he only had 1 kid. And then the Koopa kids came back, and they've sort of said, yeah, they're not his kids, he's just sort of found them. His real son is Bowser Jr. You're like,
and then you sort of go,
but who's the mother?
When the fuck did this turn into Resident Evil?
Yeah, it's like, it's Mario. Surely the continuity can't be that hard to follow.
Yeah, when the fuck did it get a fucking Capcom sort of timeline?
Yeah. Super Mario Brothers timeline.
Maybe that's why, like, fucking Resident Evil went to Nintendo.
You have it.
Yeah.
You make some editors and they're like...
Hey, wait, what? Okay, what we'll do is we'll make great games, we'll just add more shit in that makes it even more confusing.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Are you persevere with it?
Oh yeah, I will complete it. It's like most games that I've got that I've never played. Even though I have played this, I will get around to completing it at some point.
This is one of those games, you know, I've got a fucking stack of games just like you have that I've not played or not finished. And if I ever feel like playing a game, I just go, yeah, I'll play Donkey Kong. It's like, I played it and finished it numerous times.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. And your pile gets ever bigger.
Yeah. And then you buy more games and more games.
And you don't play
them. Oh, the life of being a nerd. Nerd!
You can get to about 50 and I'll have like a room full of games and I'll go, yeah, but I'll walk in and I won't have played I'll only played like 25% and I'll walk in and I'll go, I've got fuck all to play.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing here.
I've got nothing to play.
Play Resident Evil 2.
I'll play Resi 2, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll mix it up and I'll play it on Nintendo instead.
So yes, that was Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. I've been Pie.
I've been Custard.
We'll see you next time. When I can be bothered to get up and turn the thing off.
Where's the fucking stop button?